This weighs like 500 pounds, guys, just to let you know. So it's very impressive that I'm doing this. So the shop is absolutely full. I have machines sitting outside waiting to come in. I got machines up in the carport coming in. I got tools flung all over the place. It's an absolute mess in here. But I did manage to squeeze a little bit of room so we can get the Rmax in here, because we got a pretty cool upgrade we're doing to the Rmax today, and kind of a necessity now that I've sold Mighty Mouse. And if you don't follow me on Facebook and haven't heard the news, I did sell Mighty Mouse. It went to a new owner. So we got to make the Rmax fit everyone now, because we don't have two side-by-sides anymore. So we're going to say goodbye to them two movable seats in the back. And we're going to slap in this bench seat from UTV Mountain Accessories, I believe is what that stands for. This seat comes complete with harnesses. It's pretty much a direct bolt in, so this install should go pretty smooth. Let's back the Rmax in as far as I can get it, and let's get started. This weighs like 500 pounds, guys, just to let you know. So it's very impressive that I'm doing this. Should give me enough room. All right, so to get started, I've already read the instructions. I've watched the instructional video. The company already has it out on YouTube. Pretty confident I can handle this. What do you think, camera girl?
I'm sure you can.
Sure. So the first thing we're gonna do is get these old seats out. I think those are... If I can find where all my tools are. All right, I do believe the only thing holding these on are these two bolts right here. That was easy enough.
That was very easy. Here, Torrin, here's some garbage.
And I'm going to, I'm going to put these bolts right back in. So should we ever decide to convert this back,
Can you see my slam dunk?
we can. We'll have to think of something cool to do with these factory seats here.
We'll just put them in storage.
Well, that's probably where they're going to end up. I'm glad this isn't smell-o-vision. You guys can smell my BO right now.
Yeah, you're sitting in.
Now these are probably 12s. Yep. Now all that's left to do is there's 4 bolts here for the main seat track, and it should just pop out too. I think before I do that though, I know this rear bar is it's coming out and getting flipped down to match the profile of the seat. So we have this for the harnesses, which is a note for you guys. I'm not sure if you're running a rear windshield, if it'll work with this kit. It should, because I think with this flipped down, it's actually inside. But I think some of them windshields might attach to this bar up here in this position. And for this seat, we take it off and we flip it down here, which you'll see. So that's just a little heads up warning for you. I got dirt packed in that guy. I'm gonna have to dig out of there. Let's go ahead and get that out before I fight with these seats. That's a big honking. That's an 8mm for that guy. Oh! Shouldn't have doubted myself. I might need the big guy though. I don't know if my little guy here will be enough to get these out.
You haven't really rolled it or anything to knock the cage sideways.
A little more oomph. Go ahead and break this one loose.
You want me to pull up on that, or you?
Can you shoot? And, oh, actually,
Look at your armpit again.
Yep, and when we install this, it's going to be going back in like that. Of course, a lot of dealers install them this way anyway, which is not the correct way, but we're going to do it on purpose now. All right, 12 millimeter.
So you're removing the track now?
Yep, did I have a 12? No, I think I did. Here. Oh, my markings have wore off. This guy again, I might need a. That's loud.
It's very loud.
We're gonna go to the big guns. The Hercules.
Well, it's not nearly as loud as the other one.
No, it's not. And I do believe we reuse these batteries. So we leave them here on the. That's because it's got a lot more torque. It's nice Yamaha builds these little bolt holders in here for you.
Mm-hmm. As long as nobody puts the tailgate up.
Now this guy should be free. That's that easy.
Wow. Well, there's a lot of dirt in there.
So if you guys bought the 4-seater but don't actually carry 4 passengers with you very often, I mean, you can take these seats out quick and easy, and that gives you so much extra storage, even more than when you have the seats slid forward. Ew.
That's a lot of junk. Well, this side's not as dirty.
Alright, I know those guys come out because the harnesses, the
Bolt
middle
into
bolt
there.
into there.
Do you use the same bolts?
That I don't know, probably. Those are pretty big. Let's see if 22, my guess with 22 is correct. Little big, little big. Why do those look so much bigger than they are?
I guess 17. Is that right?
You were guessing whichever one I moved to, mister. That doesn't count.
I guess whichever one is right. Is that cheating?
Here, set that over there by the seats, bud.
Ew, my hands are sticky now.
I don't know if the instructions actually tell you to take all that off of there, but I see absolutely no point to having that there and in the way. So we're going to unbolt all this too.
Yeah, plug your ears, Doran. Yeah, it's so much quieter when you do that.
Oh, that was barely in there, actually.
By hand if you want to.
We ain't got all night. We want to enjoy this a little bit this evening.
Yeah, the kids want to go down to the creek.
And we ride in that. And we go swimming again. Oh my goggles on and swim?
All right, seatbelts are fully removed.
Out of.
All right, let's check out what these harnesses look like. Plain black. These are...
So there's 3 harnesses.
3 harnesses. It comes for all the passengers, every passenger. So that's the one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this through here. Once we get everything hooked up, we can adjust. We'll just do this for now. This is gonna get
Down in there.
run through the middle. Alrighty. So now that we got the harnesses through, all we're gonna do is take our bottom bracket. And the instructions do not show this. The video does not show this very clear as far as which side does this go on this side, does this go on this side. But going by the video, I am going to guess it looks like it goes on the inside. Of course, you'll know when you go put it in if these holes line up with the mounting holes in the bed. but we don't know if they are or not. And these just get put on loosely, so you can adjust everything once it's in place. And yes, it's going to be kind of a pain to get in there and tighten those up when it's in the buggy, but that's what you got to do to line it up. You'll notice there's a long section and a short section. You want the long section in the back. Do you know where I put the other one? I mean, my shop is so neatly organized right now, I don't know how I could ever lose anything in here. But to my credit, to this day, I have yet to lose a single 10mm socket or wrench. That's right.
What tool did you just tell me you lost?
My channel locks. They're not lost, they're just misplaced. Or they're, well, I guess it'd be the same thing. No excuses.
So what happens if you have to put that all on the other side?
We're taking her back apart.
Well, at least everyone else will know when they get theirs.
They will know.
Which way
That's
to
why
do
we
it.
do this, so we can flunder through it and make the mistakes, and they can learn from our mistakes. All right, then the harnesses.
Are you gonna set it up right somewhere?
Yeah, I just need to be able to see here.
No, you're more dangerous, I would.
I got it under control. We just need to make sure we don't get this twisted, and it's gonna get bolted on down there.
Okay, what did you put on?
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the spacer. Does that really fit on there? No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's how you want it though. And we got our lock nut. So we'll go through the lock nut. Socket, where are you? Ratchet, not socket. Ratchet, I know my tools. This is a socket. This is a ratchet. Flyaway socket. Flyaway ratchet.
I'm gonna write some children's books.
Oh, mechanic children's books.
Yeah.
And that does movement. Alright, I will have you help this if you want to go up there. This is gonna be a little tricky. We'll have to take it up, kind of diagonal here. There we go. And it should set down. Are you in place?
Yeah,
So,
I
it
can
looks-
see this front looks like it's lined up.
Mine's not, so it looks like those do go on the outside. Gotta
Okay.
flip them around.
Well, we should be able to just slide it where it is, place it forward and change it.
Yeah, I think so. Alright guys, so despite me watching the video to try to figure out, these brackets must go on the outside because we are way short here. So we gotta pull them, put them on the other side, and we'll set her back in place. So now you guys know, again, I'll find out so you guys don't have to worry about it. Now we didn't mention, guys, when we were putting harnesses in, 'cause we didn't show it, but these were kind of a pain to get through, these two middle ones, because the openings weren't quite big enough, or it's a snug fit. It's made to be snug so it holds tight against the seat butt. You don't get dust and stuff coming through, but they were a little bit of a pain to get through, so just a warning for you.
We did one at a time.
One at a time.
Put it diagonal.
Alright, we're lining right up perfectly now, but before we bolt the seat fast, we are going to bolt this back down so that, I'm thinking we're probably going to have to slide the seat forward in order. I might be able to get my impact in there. Probably not going to. You think they would make it so it would. Let's I'm just curious.
These are too wide, I
I
think.
think.
Yeah, this is too wide.
So that's probably one drawback to this. So we may have to do that if we want to put this back in. I mean, it's really not a big deal, but that might kind of drive... Super close up! Might drive me crazy having that hole right there. So...
You just need to fill it with something good, like beef jerky.
Put hot dogs in there. The heat from the exhaust could cook them.
Yep.
So we probably will have to trim this to
It's a
get
baked
this
potato
out.
baker.
Yeah. All right, so now that that's there, actually, I think the directions call to put the bar in next for some reason.
So you can still move stuff around if you
Probably
need
so you can slide that back tight against the bar, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Click. 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 Perfect. All right, now I believe the factory bolts. 4 factory, which were they? These guys? Yes, because we had a total of
8.
Let's get the washer on these.
So we all have extra 4.
We will have an extra 4A. Loose. And I think we're going to want this as far forward as it'll go to give us the most amount of cargo room back here yet. Although by the looks of it, we are actually going to gain a good little bit because the other seat tracks,
Except
and
you
it
don't
hooked
have
in
between.
here.
You don't have between.
We don't have between now. It's all going to be in the rear. And our lights aren't going to really shine up anymore, but I guess they
Oh
really
yeah,
don't.
they will.
Anyway.
It'll be
This
enough.
one might be a little tricky. Oh no, they're right here. They're pretty easy.
So you don't want to give the kids more leg room, huh?
I don't think, I think they'll want their feet. That's why I think it'll be better, more forward. Kylie in the middle is the only one that's, but she's small, so her feet can go up there.
She can put her feet in the cup holders. Mind your way.
And then she can put her cups in the feet holders. All right, now comes the tedious part here. We've got the brackets, main seat bracket bolted down with 4 stock bolts. So now we got to go back and tighten the seat onto the seat brackets, which is a slow, tedious process. Get yourself a ratcheting wrench, 1/2-inch size. Probably be a lot easier on you, because that's making this go pretty good actually. But you're just gonna take your time, be here a while. Click. Perfect. Click. All right, and that is it for the seats. All right, guys, so now we're gonna adjust the seats. Of course, you can adjust them close to whoever you're doing them for, and then you have the finer adjustments in there. So we just want to get these roughly adjusted. So we got the little clip here that's going to run through, and then we're going to take.
It's also bevel. It's also bevel.
There is a bevel there, so we want to put the bevel towards the side of the bar, and then we're going to go up through. We're going to loop it, and then just run her back through. Same way it was originally. You're kind of making a bunch of several loops.
Through both sides.
But
In
now,
different.
We're going to take this for Miss Alana. We want this to be about chest height. Let's take this and snug this up a little bit. I'll go about halfway here. Her
Sorry,
and Torin will be close enough. Let's buckle you in here. Let's get this lap belt. Let's get this cinched close to where it needs to be first. And of course, you want the buckle about right in the middle of the waist. Is that too tight?
Nope. Watch her skin. Don't pinch her.
Dad's not gonna pinch me.
Not on purpose.
Okay, we want this about your chest. So can you hold that right?
Yep.
Right, because we have some adjustment here. So we can leave this a little bit loose so then it'll accommodate different sized adults. So I'm gonna undo this loop here so I can take out that slack, pull this up, and then put that back down. I should have this pretty close.
You actually need to pull the under one up through first.
I did.
Oh, okay.
So we want some slack. I don't know how much. Yeah, I need.
Just go a little bit more.
All right, now Alana, can you hold that other one about the same spot?
Freeze it so it won't fall out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, get up. Try to get up. I think we're good. And then what I do with my extra is I'll roll it up. I'm gonna tuck it back in behind here, and then take a zip tie. Go through everything.
It's a long zip tie.
Long zip tie. And that'll keep everything from unraveling and going all over the place. All right, we got the kiddos all strapped in the seat. We're gonna head down to the creek, give this guy a try, and see how comfortable it is and how well the kids like it. Of course, the two end guys have plenty of foot room. Kyla, how's your foot room here? If you put your feet up, oh, you can put them like kind of straight ahead. I guess there is a couple little pockets here. You could actually put your feet like that if you wanted to, huh? That would work if you had cups in there, huh?
Blanket.
All right. What do you approve of the new bench seat in the Rmax?
It's taller and comfier.
The seat belt is a lot comfier, Kyle, especially for you than the car seat. All right, so I think it's definitely kid approved. What? We don't have any footage of an adult sitting in the back. Oh boy, well, let's do that right now. We'll cut to an adult in the back. Maybe Talisa and I both? Sound good? Yep. Two adults fit in here. Just fine. Mwah. Now an adult could fit here in the middle, but your feet's gonna be up in your knees. So. Your feet's gonna be up in your knees. Your knees gonna be in your face. I don't know what I'm saying. It's late. Back to the creek. I'm glad you kids approved. It'd be a lot safer, huh?
Yes.
Yep. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this install was a help to you. If you have the same seat, a bench seat in your Rmax or 850 X4, because this works in the 850s as well, let me know in the comments below and let me know how you like it and how many adventures you've taken it on with your kiddos. So, Kyla waves goodbye. Guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless and keep on riding.